Hi, it's Adaline Bebo and welcome back to my channel. I woke up this morning inspired to put together kind of a jazzy little dance twirl section, and I figured I'd share it with all of you in a tutorial today. But before we get started, let's head outside and get to twirling. To begin this jazzy little dance twirl section, the baton is in our right hand. I have it cradled on my right arm. It's going to be up by my ear, and my left hand is going to reach around and grab my right elbow. It's going to be kind of this 90-degree angle over my head. My body, my feet are going to be up in this second position releve, and in order to hold this, I really lock out my legs and I tighten my core. As the music begins, we're going to start by bringing your left arm down across your shoulder, your right shoulder here, and then it's going to kind of stop behind your head as we turn to the front. You're going to bring this arm circling down, up and around. And as I do that, I make sure that my hips kind of pivot. My feet haven't moved at all, but my knees are both bent and my front toe is pointed. So we come around, circle. As we begin the second circle, I step back on my right foot and I sweep attitude back with my left. And as I do that, my arms kind of follow and I do this little scoop. Make sure my fingers are nice and pretty and energized in front of me. And the baton's gonna stop out the side of me. So I'm gonna do a can opener. As I catch this can opener, I step out on that left foot and my weight shifts. And I'm gonna do a little open hand flip under a low kick that happens to this 45-degree angle. My left arm's gonna come up by my ear, so I go sweep, can opener. And as I catch it, I'm gonna catch that open hand flip backhand. My leg is gonna go from this out extended leg up to this parallel pique, and it's gonna kind of be a little sassy hand as that happens. After you've caught that backhand, you're nice and up on your toe in that pique position. I step back on that right foot, and I bring my left foot around rond de jambe all the way to the back, and my hand comes behind my head. Make sure I'm gonna really flip that ponytail, which is my favorite part. From here, I'm gonna do another little open hand flip, and I'm gonna catch it left hand head catch right over my head. So to do this, my left arm is at a 90-degree angle, and I kind of tilt into the catch because I don't want it to come too close to me, obviously. So I flip it, and I catch it to the backhand position in that left hand. After I've caught it, I make sure to be extra dramatic as I reach around and bring that right arm up. So I really kind of flick those fingers, and I keep them both in a straight line from my left fingertips to my right fingertips. If you're not quite comfortable with this flip, catch, left head catch, you can also simply catch it left standard before bringing your arm up and around. On the next beat of the music, it's kind of like a cymbal crash. I go from here, I bring both of my arms up and I dive this left hand with my wrist bent like this to come up and down. And as I do that, I'm gonna do a pivot on this right foot. I turn and I step on both of my feet and I land in this 4-starch parallel position. So together that looks like this. I'm coming from here, up and over, step, jump. To recap this first part of the routine, we start with our arm up, we turn in circle, sweep, can opener, go up, step back, head catch, circle before jumping up and around. Now that the baton is in our left hand, we're going to left hand thumb flip, and you're going to kick your right leg up and catch it right under your knee in just a standard open hand catch. So here, but as you do that, I want you to push yourself and try to fan kick from the right to the left with that right leg. So I catch, kick up and over. And to really help myself pivot, I go up on my toe and I do this 4-starch knee bend. So I'll do that again, up and over. And I land with my back leg bent, my front leg straight. A quick modification for the fan kick under the leg catch, if you don't feel like you're quite ready for it, you can also just simply flip left to right before circling up and over as you fan. As you come out of that kick, catch fan kick, I really want you to reach with that right leg as far to the left as possible, because the next thing we're going to do is come out of that catch and loop it over your head nice and tall, but you're going to travel over here to go down to the ground. So coming out of it, really reach with that right toe as far as you can. Now that we're sitting here, I've got my right knee up, my left knee is down on the ground, and my baton is out in front of me. You probably saw in the demo, one of my very favorite parts of this little routine is that when I come down to the ground, my ponytail is up, and then as I sit back on that left hip, I flip my ponytail back, and I really point that right toe. From here, we're gonna do this, I call it kind of like a fake baton kick. We're not really going to kick the baton into the air using our foot, but we're gonna make it look like it. So to do this, I have this baton right here. I hit it with my toe like this, actually with the top of my foot more, and then I snap the baton up, release it in about 1 revolution, and catch it right standard in my right hand. So after we've done this little fake out, kick up, catch, you're gonna continue the baton and bring it up over your head. I'm gonna push up on both of my legs so that they're nice and straight. I'm gonna come to this push-up position. I'm standing on my toes mostly, my weight's over that hand, and I'm gonna do a little arm roll. Hope you've been working out, because this will definitely test your core. So I do this arm roll where I catch it backhand, and then I do these jazzy little steps, left, right, across the back, and I make sure that I'm up nice on my toes on both of those, and my knees are pretty bent, because then I'm gonna turn into this right leg, come up to a needle before standing up. On to the next part. As you stand up from that needle, you're going to bring your arms across in front of you and swing them back around. My baton on this is cradled in my right arm. As I cross my wrists, I bring them both back around, out, and then I'm going to come up from this needle, and my feet on that, I'm going to sit both with my right leg front and my toe pointed, of course, so out and around. As I bring my arms around, they're going to come horizontal. I'm going to push my body forward, straighten both my legs, lean forward ever so slightly, because I'm going to keep my momentum going this direction. So out, around, here. I kind of like to do this sassy little lean as I turn. I'm going to come around here to the front. My baton's going to go horizontal, and I'm going to do this horizontal backhand over my head. I'm going to turn and catch it back on my back. As I do this, both my knees are bent again, and I'm going to bring my hand to the ground. If that flip's a little bit too difficult for you, that's okay, because I have a modification for you. As you come across, you're going to left hand release the baton normally, catch it right, and do a waist wrap to come down into this lunge with your hand on the ground. So as you come out of this catch from behind your back or the waist wrap, whatever you choose, I come up into the second position stance. My right arm's going to come around horizontal once again, and I'm going to go into palm spin across my body before tucking it behind my waist and bringing that right foot into my left. And I do this sassy little sit with my left arm up by my ear. From there, I'm going to step back out and do a lean forward as I do another horizontal hand roll right here before I tuck it behind my right knee. So again, I hand roll and I continue the baton. I wrap my leg around it, and I'm going to turn my body. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a couple different variations for this, for whatever you're comfortable with. You can either reach in and grab the baton here, kick your right leg out and do a layback, or another option, you can go here, grab it, simply kick that leg straight up in the air, and finish the routine. finish off this routine strong, coming from whichever version you've decided on, whether it's the kick or the layback. You're gonna step on this right foot, bring your shoulders to the front, nice and sassy in this snap, and float to the side. To recap this third portion of the routine, we come up from the needle, swing your arms down and around to the front, you come across, flat flip, catch, come around, palm spin in, hands roll, knee trap, kick, up and snap. I hope you enjoyed learning this routine as much as I enjoyed putting it together and teaching it to you. If you want to see a part 2 to this dance twirl section, be sure to comment below and let me know. While you're there, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more twirling tips, tricks, and tutorials. And until next time, work hard and be bold.